So, good afternoon, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be moving on swiftly from Arsenal news and Arsenal match reactions, player ratings, all that stuff, and we're going to take our shift to Manchester United and the boring news of this takeover situation, whether it's true, whether it's false, whether it's just Man United putting PR out to appease the fans after the Mason Greenwood situation. Who knows? Now, before we get into it, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I am 2 subscribers off 40, so we can get that done real quick. We can start the road to 50 subscribers and 60 and 70 and keep going on until we make the channel decent size, I guess. So I've got a report that broke within like the last 24 hours. Obviously, I was doing my video yesterday, so I didn't have time to actually cover this, but here we are, and it's about the Man United takeover race, quote unquote, won by Sheik Jasim as date set to complete the £6 billion deal. British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been in the competition with the Qatari royal over since the Glazer family announced it was open to selling the Old Trafford club, and Sheik Jasim has now reportedly come out on top. Before we get into that, how many times have we heard that break in the last, since January, I guess? Because I think over the course of last season, we're hearing news about, I know there was a set deadline for the Qatari bid to come through. Then we heard it again and again, all through like April, May, June, and then we're hearing this again. So I'll read this article and I'll show you, I'll sort of give my reservations because I'm kind of sceptical on this. Says that Sheik Jasim has won the Manchester United takeover race and will complete the £6 billion deal in October. British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been in the competition with the Qatari royal ever since the Glazer. I've read that already, haven't I? Why do I keep repeating stuff like that? The takeover is expected to be finalised in mid-October while Sheik Jasim and his team complete their due diligence. I can never say that. But an announcement could come as soon as next month, the paper adds. The Glazers bought Man United for £790 million back in 2005 and will make a huge profit on their original investment. Should everything go through as planned in October, but it will put to bed a year-long saga after the Glazers put the Old Trafford club on the market in November 2022. A club statement at the time read, Manchester United, one of the most successful historic sports clubs in the world, announces today that the company's board of directors is commencing a process to explore strategic alternative to the club. The process is designed to enhance the club's future growth and the ultimate goal of positioning the club to capitalise on opportunities both on and off the pitch commercially. As part of the process, the board will consider all strategic alternatives, including new investment into the club, a sale or other transactions involving the company. This obviously quotes from when they wanted to sell the club. We're not going to read all that, it's all waffle. So yeah, look, the saying that it's going to be completed by October, it shows that obviously they don't want to do it during the transfer window because then they'll be obviously made to have to buy players, which I'm just baffled about that because we were hearing in earlier in the year and even up to last year that they were going to make sure it gets. They want to try, this is from the Qataris obviously, they want to try and get it done by the summer so they can start investing in the team. And look, Man United has spent a fair lot of money. They bought Mason Mount, who I don't rate one bit. They bought Rasmus Højlund, who, let's be honest, we don't know how good he will be. From what we've seen from compilation, he's a bit, he can score goals, but at the same time he scored 9 goals for Serie A. For Atalanta in the Serie A last season, so we've got to wait and see what he does in the Premier League. Apparently he'll be fit by this week, which will be interesting to see. But yeah, there was a thing as well about David Ornstein putting this out, which kind of tells me one thing and one thing only, that this is just PR from the club to sort of cast their mind, trying to make sure they forget about it after the whole Mason Greenwood situation, because I think with that situation involving Greenwood, I think it was 50-50 between what they want to do, as in do they want to keep him, do they want to get rid of him, and most people were trying to play the virtual signaling route of they want to get rid of him, he's a disgrace to football, blah blah blah. Some people were like me and I thought he should play again, even though I'm not a Man United fan. the guy wasn't convicted of doing anything wrong, so I don't see why he shouldn't play again. And I think this is a sort of way to make the fans happy again. And yeah, because we've got to remember that with David Ornstein, he's the one that, for Arsenal, he usually puts a lot of propaganda out to appease the fans after a bad transfer window. An example I can give of that is that when we put 2 or 3 bids in for Moises Caicedo back in January, and then we ended up getting Jorginho, who absolutely stinks. He put out saying that Arteta was the driving force and stuff about Arteta being vital in the transfer, which no bullshit. Of course, the manager's going to be vital in a transfer because it's their player and they want him. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because me personally, I think this is all a load of waffle, I can't lie, because there was also reports coming out maybe about a week ago saying that the Glazers sale was off. So look, who's lying here? Because one journalist is probably chatting crap, the others maybe telling the truth, or they're both chatting crap. We never don't know. But look, let me know in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on this. But I'm gonna leave it here because gotta get this video up and on the channel as soon as possible. Remember, 2 subs of 40 subscribers and 200 views of 2,000 views. So if we can get that going as soon as we can, that would be great, so we can start the new milestone and grow the channel even bigger. So I'm going to end it here. Make sure you guys like, sub, share, all that good stuff, and I will see you lot in a bit.